If you are a neurodivergent woman or someone who thinks they might be neurodivergent, and right now you have a decent job that's kind of good on paper, but inside you're unhappy, unfulfilled, that job is unaligned with who you are and what you actually want, and it's leading you to the point of burnout. But the problem is you're kind of scared and confused because you're not sure what to actually do to switch into something that would feel good, then keep watching. If you don't know me, my name's Mabel, and 6 years ago, I left my corporate career and my businessy job to pursue what I actually wanted to pursue, which was coaching. But that didn't happen easily, and it didn't happen before I totally burnt myself out, was really hard on myself, and went through a decent amount of time of feeling really lost and confused about what I actually wanted to do. And now I help other awesome, cool, talented, creative, neurodivergent women change careers and find something that they actually enjoy, that they actually want to wake up to in the morning. And I do that through my signature process called the Career Compass Method. And in that method, we go through a number of steps to take you from I'm confused, I don't know what I want to do with my life, I don't even really know what my skills are, to I know what I want to do, I have clarity, and I'm in that new job that I want to be in. And the Career Compass Method has 5 steps. So we always start with step 1, which is mindset. So career change, just by its nature, is scary, it's new, and there are going to be lots of things where your brain says, no, I don't want to do it. And so it's so important that we use some mindset tools. Then step 2 is self-discovery. So I'm a big believer that it is really important that we actually spend some time figuring out who we are, what we want, what we enjoy, before we go out there and try and find a job. That's going to actually help us find a job that we long-term enjoy and will actually want to stick with, as opposed to something that in a year's time from now we realize actually totally doesn't suit us. When we found all of those puzzle pieces, we move into step 3, which is design. So that's when we take those puzzle pieces, we pull out the most important ones, and we make kind of a painting of the ideal career for you. Then we move into step 4, which is to research and test. So typically at this point, a few career ideas would have risen to the surface. And so we start with these things that have kind of come to the surface, and we research them by getting out into the real world and talking to people. So let's say you want to work in HR, you're kind of curious about that. We go and have conversations with people who work in HR to find out what it's actually like. And when we do that, we also get to find out about other jobs that are kind of like HR, because in those conversations we can say, hey, do you know any other jobs that are kind of similar to what you do but not what you do? And so by going through this process multiple times, we get to explore and learn about new jobs that we never even realized existed, and we get to clarify if these jobs are actually going to be right for us. And typically from doing that enough times, one job is going to rise to the top and you're going to say, this I think is what I want to pursue. And then we move into the final step, which is step 5, which I call networking to get the job. So typically in career change, going to be more challenging to just send a resume off into an ATS tracking system and get the job if you don't have the perfect resume. And so using a networking approach to connect with people and get direct referrals for the job is typically more successful. And so that's what we do. And then it's a little bit of interview prep, it might be a little bit of resume prep, and you got the job. If this process resonates with you, and if you're thinking right now, gosh, I really want to change careers and I've been feeling stuck and I want a little bit of support in that, then go right ahead and comment the word yes below, and you can book a free discovery call with me. And on that call, we'll chat a bit more and see if this process is the right process to support you.